My nose is on fire, y'all. I got allergies from my dogs and their fur and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, let's get into the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload on my channel. DM me the videos to react to and tell a friend to tell a friend. Today ain't your mama. Today Uncle Joey still a hoe. Let's get right into the video, man. So some of you guys wanted my reaction to this whole Kiannajay drama with Bad Stud Club and all of that. All right. So I reacted to some of Ari the DJ's live. I'm not reacting to this whole hour-long video, guys. I already watched 20 minutes on my own, so I'm gonna pick up at 21 minutes right here. I'm gonna watch a little bit, and I'm gonna give my opinion on what I feel like up to this point. So let's get into it, y'all.
Friendship thing, it ain't no friendship in business. It ain't no emotions in business. The friendship come after, which I'm gonna touch base.
And that's why I say, man, you cannot mix business with pleasure. You can't. You really can't. Because at the end of the day, one or the other is gonna suffer. But anyway.
So too about this friendship. Friendship come after. When it comes to business, friendship should not even be brought up in a meeting, like over friends. That's how a lot of businesses end. For those who don't know, for those who don't understand, that's how a lot of business end. That's how a lot of businesses don't be successful because you're so busy.
Why do they put Kiana? I know it's probably a capital I, but they kind of jacked that up.
Thinking about your friend. Like, for example, if you're a hairstylist, you know, you gotta make ends meet, you gotta make your money to pay for your rent, you got a child, you gotta feed your child, and your friend come to you, keep coming to you, telling son, can you do my hair? You charge her? Oh, why you charging me? I'm your friend. This is business, baby. You still got.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact, bro. Like, if anything, you want to support your friend's business, right? You want to support their shit. So, like, nah, don't give me no discount. I'll pay full price. You know, I might put some extra on top because I support you in your business. I want to see you do well. I want you to thrive type shit. Too many niggas, you know what I'm saying? They want a discount for this, discount for that. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. Man, we cool. We go way back. Can you do this for free? No, I can't do it for free. All right? You know why? Because bills ain't for free. All right? The place that I stay at is not for free. Gas ain't for free. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going to fuck up. You know, so hey, it is what it is.
You gotta pay for my business, you gotta support me. So I just want people to know it ain't no friendship with business, it ain't no emotions with business. So I guess my message came off rude to them. I'm very straightforward, I'm very transparent. So that's probably how and why it came off rude. And then plus, they never done a production before, they never done a show before, so they're not really educated when it comes to this. So I can put myself in their shoes and understand why it may have came off rude. But if you're a businesswoman, you understand my side of my point of view, then you understand why I said what I said. So the reason why, also another reason why I sent this message, because I was told that now they want 10% of what I'm making from the show. Now they want $1,000 per 100,000 views that's on my channel, when this was not said. Now it's a problem that I'm saying season 2. It's like all these problems are coming up, which I want to touch bases on too when it comes. I believe Bria had a problem with the flyer. They had a problem with me saying season 2 of my show, which I did apologize. And Ari and Bria, if you're watching this, I do apologize for saying season 2, which y'all already know, me apologizing again. So they had a problem with that. Just all these problems were being brought up, and I got frustrated because I feel like y'all came up with this idea, y'all brought it to my attention May 26th. It's now June 7th. The screenshots got the times and dates on there. It's now June 7th. I feel like y'all had a problem, any issue with anything, it should have been brought to my attention. If we're friends, like y'all say y'all we is, if I have a friend, I feel like, friend, you're not moving right, friend. I'm gonna let you know, or friend, I'm not feeling this. Can we change this? I feel like it would have been much more respected if it would have been brought to my attention right there as soon as they had a problem.
I agree. If you wanted all this extra shit, why didn't you say that back, you know, when we were first talking about it? When we was first talking about it, you said, oh no, I just want to get the idea. I just want to get the idea out. I just want this to happen. You know, like you didn't say you wanted $1,000 extra for every 100K. You didn't. Now you're bringing up all this extra shit because you thought about it. You was like, man, it sounds like I'm getting the short end of the stick. But in the beginning, you said that all you wanted was to get out the idea, you know? So I get both sides, you know. On the Ari side, I do feel like or Ari's side, I feel like she just really didn't really get into the business aspect of things too much, too soon, because she was just super hype about the idea and she wanted it to get out there and she wanted it to make it a real thing, which is, you know, understandable. But like Kiana said, when it does come to business, bruh, you know, you have to know what you want. You have to know, you know, the value of what you have given somebody. Like Kiana said, you should have said that up front. You can't come to me a week later, 2 weeks later and be like, you know what, I changed my mind. I need this, you know? And on top of that, I need this too, and I need this too. So I feel like Ari, you know, can take this as a lesson learned when it comes to business, you know? Like, you can't just change shit on the slide, not on the slide, on the fly. And you gotta communicate, like, as soon as you feel some type of way about something, as soon as you know, whatever it is, as soon as something bothers you, you gotta like really be on it. Because if not, people are gonna just do what they're gonna do.
If they would have brought it to my attention earlier, I feel like it would have been way more respected. All this would have been prevented, and I could have fixed my mistakes, and I could have helped them feel more comfortable with their idea because it was their idea. I feel like if they had a problem with me saying season 2 of my show, that should have been brought to me as soon as I posted the flyer and it said season 2, which we'll talk about later. If y'all had a problem with anything, if y'all feel like $1,000, maybe I want to change my mind about $1,000. Maybe I don't want that $1,000. I feel like that should have been brought up right then and there. It would have been way more respected. I feel like all this would have been prevented. But the fact that
I feel like they just sat back in the cut, thought about it, you know, let it marinate a little bit. It was like, man, bruh, we definitely sold ourselves short. We could have said we wanted this, or we could have said we wanted that, but maybe they were afraid that not their idea, but their request would be rejected. I don't know what it was, but honestly, if you feel like you have brought a valuable idea or, you know, plan into existence, if you feel like something is really going to be dope, don't be scared to ask for what you feel like it's worth. You know, because then you start backpedaling, and then you start feeling like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like somebody stole some shit from me because I wasn't transparent about what I really feel like I should get from this.
they waited such last minute until everything already done, all the cast costs already done, not all the money, but about $5,000 to $7,000 for my team and myself was already being spent, put behind this production. All this would have been prevented if y'all would have just came to me with your problems, because I don't want everybody to feel comfortable with this. I don't want anybody like feeling like, damn, like this idea, but this is happening, you know? So I feel like if they would have came to me first, all this would have been prevented. So I did get frustrated, so I did send them a text message. It might have came out rude, but it's just me being transparent. So I'm gonna read the message. I think Ari brought this message up, or it was Bree that brought the message up in her video, or Ari brought it up in her live, I don't remember. I said, hey y'all, so our manager informed me about y'all concerns, and I think it's best if I let y'all know how I feel and how everything goes. This is me saying how I feel as soon as...
Well, first of all, I want to say that I know this is not always possible because niggas is busy and shit like that. And we live in an age and era to where, like, everything is just done way less personal. All right, if you book a hair appointment, most of the time you're not going to be able to reach that person over the phone, okay? Sometimes you won't be able to reach that person via text. You hit the book button, you meet that person at the location, cross your fingers and cross your toes in the hope that they will show up to that, you know, appointment. That's just how this world is built nowadays, especially off of social media. But I do feel like business should either be talked about via phone or in person. You know, especially through text message, things can get misconstrued. You don't know the tone that people are saying things in. You could take shit the wrong way. So yeah.
As I hear there's a problem, I'm gonna let you know. So when the very first meeting occurred, my manager's name, I'm not gonna say her name, when the very first meeting occurred, my manager was very, very transparent with you guys about everything, about the production, about the cost. She asked you guys what did y'all expect from this, and if y'all had any questions, you guys specifically said that y'all wanted $1,000 up front. Ebony followed up and said, you can receive that after 30 days once the production is done. She also asked if y'all expected anything else, if it was put on my channel, y'all said no. Y'all just want to be a part. Y'all just want to be a part. Also, the show is something that's already done. It's a season 2 of my show that was already created, and you guys just picked the name for it. Basically, just added studs to it. I want to stop right there. That's why I messed up. I kept saying it was season 2 of my show. The reason why I said season 2 of my show because Dollhouse University is my show. I keep saying that it's a problem with me saying season 2 of my show. If this was season 2 of my show, it's literally season 2 of my show because we're saying season 2 of Dollhouse. Once again, everybody's watching this, that's why I messed up and I apologize. It was not season 2 of my show. It was in a meeting, the very first meeting me and Ari had, the second meeting me and Ari had where things got a little crazy. I did, my manager did tell me, Kiannajay, this is not season 2 of your show. This is where I messed up, you know, but I feel like Ari and Bria seen me saying season 2 of my show. Ari literally told me to send her my caption where it says season 2 of my show. So I feel like they should have told me, like, hey, Kiannajay, this is not season 2 of your show. That should have been brought to my attention right then and there, but it wasn't. Once again, we'll talk about that later. This isn't a new show that was just thought up and brought up, if you get what I'm saying. All these new expectations and percentages, etc., should have been brought up in the beginning. Not only does it frustrate me, but it also frustrates my team.
Yeah, and I remember Ari saying, like, man, I'm a businesswoman. But, I mean, like, I'm not saying that she's not, but this is a learning lesson, like I said, man. Have your ducks in a row. Know what your idea is worth. Know what you're willing to accept. Know what you want out of the deal that'll make you feel like you weren't cheated, and will make you feel like, you know, your worth was, you got what your idea was worth, you know. And yeah, man, yeah, you have to get your business together first. You can't just leave it up in the air like, no, I just want to be a part. No, I don't want nothing. No, I don't want nothing. No, just give me 1,000 at the production or whatever the case may be. I just want to be a part of it. I just want to get it going. And then a week later, you're like, well, no, after I had some time to think about it. Yeah, because like when I first heard about it, I was like, dude, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. You know, like, I'm definitely going to state what I want and what I expect and things like that. And we can negotiate from there, you know. And that's just off top. That's just off top. And if you don't do that, you can't be upset after the fact when, like she said, we've already spent $5,000 to $7,000 on production. We got shit going, we got shit moving, shit is already in the works, and now you're coming and saying we need this and we need that. You should have said that beforehand. Business, you know what I'm saying? Like,
me and my team are funding the whole show. They're actually putting up thousands and thousands of dollars, and you guys aren't. Y'all aren't investing anything to this show, so it comes off a bit selfish. She was very clear about the cost of the show in the first meeting. From my understanding and from what I heard in the meeting, you guys aren't funding anything. With business, and especially with my team, you have to stand on what you say from the beginning. You cannot switch up. Money has already been put into play, even my own money for buying flights, Ubers, Airbnbs, also paying for the cast calls as well. For no reason, because now the show has to, Okay, so my money is also being put up for no reason because now the show has to be put on hold. If y'all had any questions and expectations, it should have been said in the beginning. Also, we have people who write the show and does all the background. I see y'all want to be a part of that, but I am not even a part of that. I just don't want business to be like this. This is a real production. This isn't a game. So when meetings occur, if you have questions or expectations when it comes to percentages, you need to voice them right then and there. Now, if y'all expecting a percentage, you understand. Production like this costs $50,000 to $80,000. If you are willing to put up a percentage of that, then that's a different discussion. But once again, this is already told to y'all, and y'all agree or to not putting up anything, but you do want $1,000 up front for pitching the idea of bringing studs for season 2 of my show that was already created. Thank you. So that's the message I sent to them. That's the message that came out rude to them, and that's, I guess, where things were left. Because after I sent that message, Bree lost it. Like, I had screen recordings of her coming at me a certain type of way that I didn't want to play. My sexuality was questioned. Also, a sexuality that I am not is being forced on me. Now I'm seeing Bria saying I'm a straight woman, I'm not gay, this and that. Before we get into the meeting that I want to touch base on real quick, it's very disrespectful to force a sexuality on anybody. Especially me being bisexual in this community where bisexual women aren't taken serious. We're taken as a joke and things like that. We're always told, you're straight, you're straight. It came off very disrespectful to me. She said, I never had to come out to my mother. She said, a lot of disrespect.
Well, first of all, why would you even, like Kiana said, this is business, bro. This is business. So why are you bringing up my sexuality? Why are you bringing up my mama, me coming out, me not being gay or bi or whatever, you know what I'm saying, not really liking girl? Like, why is this even coming up? Because so you already know that this is an emotional response. It's an emotional response because they feel some type of way, or she feels some type of way, you know. I don't know what to say, y'all.
She said, I'm a straight woman. I wouldn't understand how to produce a show like this. My team wouldn't understand. I just want to put that out there.
They're taking shots.
Not force the sexuality on me. It's just crazy how all of a sudden I'm a straight woman when things hit the fan. When this idea was brought to me, I was bisexual. I don't appreciate that. When this idea was brought to me, I was bisexual. When I was around y'all talking about other women, how I want to find me a cute stud at the casting call. What's saying I want to find me a cute stud at the casting call? It was he, ha, ha. You know what I'm saying? All this, it was never Kiana, you're a straight woman. I'm a straight woman. Why did y'all come to me with the idea? Why do y'all want to do? Man,
look, that's how you can tell studs, whatever, women in general, we are emotional creatures. She got upset, and I don't know if she genuinely feels this way about Kiana, or she just upset and just saying shit. But you know, that would make me, if I was Kiana, that would make me question, like, did you think this the whole time? Did you just see me as a lick, an opportunity? You know, did you see me just as somebody who's gonna give you some clout? Were your intentions, was our friendship really genuine if you're throwing that in my face because you got upset? You know, These things would run through my mind if I was Kiana.
A gay production with a straight woman. If I don't understand how to produce a show, because I am a producer now, if I don't understand how to produce a show about gay women, why did y'all come to me? So I don't appreciate that. I just want to let that out there. I don't appreciate that. Also with people forcing that sexuality on me, because all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but I decided that I don't want to date women anymore. I dated a woman in the past. I had a full-blown relationship with a girl in the past, back in 2016. I just don't want to date women as of now.
And
that does not make me
there's nothing wrong with that.
Out there because you prefer to date women right now, and maybe men later. That does not make you lesbian. If you decide to date men right now and women later, that does not make you straight. So
right, and you don't have to put a label on yourself. You can like whoever you want to like. Point blank, period. You don't have to diagnose yourself as bisexual, lesbian, gay, transgender, queer, schneer. You don't have to do that. You can just say, I am me. I am who I am, and I like who I like. Point blank, period. If I happen to like Peter one day, I like Peter that day, okay? If I happen to like Diana next week, I like Diana next week. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is.
Just want to put that out there because I felt extremely disrespected. It is being bisexual in this world. And with my mom, even, my mom is very supportive of me, but my mom doesn't like girl on girl at all. It just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. You don't know what I've been through in life.
Right.
You don't know what I've been through with my mother. You don't know what I had to tell my mother. So just assuming that I never had to come out, like bisexual people don't come out, was very disrespectful.
Well, guys, I think I heard all I needed to hear. You know, I definitely hear. And that's why it's important to hear both sides. It's important to hear both sides. You got Ari, her side, you got Kiana's side, and then you got the truth. All right, 3 sides to every story. And yeah, man, like I said in the previous video, Ari, this is a learning lesson for you. You know, when it's about business, it's about business. You got to know what you're worth, what your idea is worth, and what you're bringing to the table. You got to ask for what you want, what you truly want, not some airy-fairy, oh, yeah, I just want to, you know, I want $1,000 for the idea, whatever the case may be, and then I just want to be a part of it. Well, okay, that's what you're going to get. You know, you can't come to me later and be like, no, let me get this on top of this on top of this, because then I'm be like, well, where is this coming from? Because you weren't just saying this, you know? Then I get what Kiana's saying here, you know, like business is business. You know, you came to me with this, you expected this, you said that you were cool with this, so we move forward with the plan. A week and a half later, you say now that you want this and you want this and you want this, you know? And since that wasn't part of the original plan and we've already invested some money towards this, we've already got most of the casting calls out the way and all of that, and now you bring this up, you know, because you feel like you were cheated or shorted. You should have been up front and said that I need this and this and this and this to make me feel like I'm getting paid what this idea is worth or what I brought to the table. Totally understand what Kiana is saying here, you know, and it's definitely not right for you to throw up her sexuality in her face. It makes you look very emotional. At the end of the day, this is business. It's business. And if you would have handled it the right way, then like Kiana says, man, that could have been talked about. It could have been negotiated. But you just went with the flow, and now y'all are here. So let me know how y'all feel in the comment section down below. Definitely a lesson learned. I don't feel like anybody should be bashed because of this situation. It's just a situation, a part of business, you know, and you take these things and you learn what to do for other ventures that you plan to do in the future. So let me know how y'all feel. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel, and DM me lit videos to react to. Make sure you tell a friend, tell that ain't your mama, tell that Uncle Joey still a hoe. See you guys in the next motherfucking video. I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.